What's up, crew? Y'all, this is your girl Smiles, y'all. I just came just to give a message. Let me sit y'all down right here. Just to give y'all a serious message. Guard your children, protect your children at all costs. No matter where they're at, no matter what's going on, protect them. Be an advocate for your children. um Even little girls, you don't let your children go in and everywhere. I know when I was small, my mom, she didn't let me go hardly nowhere. I went to, I can count how many slumber parties I went to. I went to maybe two no, two slumber parties. Hey, Jessie Boo. Hey, sis. I went to two slumber parties. One was my cousin, she had a slumber party and I went over there. One was my own. And then I only had one family that I spent the night over. It won't no spending the night eat this place and that place. And when your children get to be teenagers, y'all don't let the children run you. Don't let the children um cloud your thought process. When you think something ain't right, it ain't right. Um and don't and watch your little girls. Don't let them sleep over in everybody's house, whether it be auntie, uncles, cousin, how protect your little girls, because we got some nasty family members. We got some nasty people too in this world. I'm the first one here. You better go ahead, Jessie Boo. You the first one, girl. I love it, Jessie. You support your sister. But don't let them go in and everywhere. Even if you're taking them to a party, know who's heading the party, know how many chaperones there's going to be if you happen to leave, and notice what time the party is. If the party is at night, a party is not for children. A day party is for children. A night party is for adults. After 7 o'clock, that's adult time. That's adult partying. That ain't for no teenagers. That ain't for no children. No little girl, no little boys, little girls. And watch your talk to your children, talk to your young adults, talk to your sons, talk to your daughters about um when somebody touches them inappropriately. Let them know that that's wrong. Let them know if they feel this way to tell somebody. If this happens to them, tell their parent or tell their friend, well, not friend, tell their parents first. Tell a teacher, tell a guidance counselor, you know, tell somebody when something is going on. And y'all parents, take pay close attention to your children, their mood swings, different they change up their attitude changes, their whole persona changes, they want to be closed off, um they don't talk much anymore. Notice your child's patterns, notice your child's behavior. If it switches up, you know something ain't right, you know. um I know, as a grown adult, I've been in certain situations where I had to use my instinct to get up out of the situation. I'm gonna tell y'all one example. I'm gonna tell y'all the story time. So so this guy that I knew, he had dated my best friend, well, one of my friends. And so I knew him. We all used to cut up in the street. We used to cut up, act a fool, laugh, talk, do all that kind of stuff. But she later stopped dating him because I don't know why she stopped dating him, but she said he was acting crazy, so she stopped dating him. So by and by, I saw him one day at our McDonald's. The McDonald's is close to my parents' house. Well, everything in my town is close together anyway, but we're close to everything. in town. So I see him at McDonald's and I cut up because that's what I do. I cut up, I talk to people. I just, see how people doing, and I'm a people person. I'm an introvert, but I'm a people person, right? So he was like, I just got a new place or a new house or something. And he was like, come by and see it. I said, well, I didn't think nothing of it. I said, well, yeah. I said, I'll ride by and look at it. So so I followed him to his place. I didn't think nothing of it, y'all. I was not seeing it. Maybe I was being a little gullible. Maybe I was trying to block out something. I don't know. But I went to the place, y'all. How about this Negro trying to come on to me, y'all? I had to get up out of there. I had to get up out of there. I pushed him and I knocked him because I'm strong. He told me, "Ooh, you strong." Yeah, I'm strong when I need to be. So I knocked him back on the couch and I headed on out the door. And I said, God always, I said, thank you, God. I said, you always give us a warning. You always provide a way of escape. And God already knew. And so I had to use my instincts to get out of that situation. Never put yourselves, women, don't put yourselves in a predicament where you feel helpless, you feel cornered, you feel like you can't get out of the situation. You can always get out. You know, sometimes when we put ourselves in certain predicaments, we don't think nothing of it, but sometimes it can turn into something else. So we always have to be on guard. And I always am reminded to always travel in packs. Never travel by yourself. Never be in a party and you're alone, or you're alone, you're to yourself. Never be like that and you don't know nobody and you by yourself. Always travel in groups. That's what my mama always taught me. Even in college, when I went into college, whenever I went to a party, we went in a group. I wouldn't go by myself. The devil is a lie. We're gonna go as a group. If I'm gonna go, we're gonna go as a group. And that's what we did. We went as groups to parties and stuff. And I remember one instance, y'all, when my roommate, she was liking this guy. And this guy, we were freshmen in college. And I think he was a senior. I think he was a senior. And so he was talking to my friend. And so my friend says they went into his room because she didn't think nothing of it. They were going to watch TV, maybe watch a movie, whatnot. So she says that he locks the door and he kind of like tried to push up on her and corner her. And so she got the strength and she ran out the door. She unlocked the door and she said she pushed him and she fought him and she got out the door. But we women, we have to be mindful. When you're dating somebody, if you ain't familiar with that person, you only known that person for a week or two, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that position where you feel helpless, right, Jessica? And where you feel like you can't get out of. It's been a lot of instances, men too. Y'all watch who y'all, be entangled up with because it could be a setup. See, that guy already had in his mind what he was going to do, Jessica. And just like the guy that I was talking to you about in my story, what I was telling you what happened to me, they already be having it in their mind, but your mind don't be on that, but they do. Some men are just nasty. Some men ain't got nothing. They just think with one head, if you know what I'm saying. They don't think with a correct one. And so you have to be mindful. And don't and people that have children, don't leave your children with any and everybody. And even if you do leave your children with somebody, a family member or what, let your children know your children, if you have more than one, let them stick together. And if anything happen, you tell me about it. Anything go down, you let me know. Don't be afraid to talk. because in African American families, molestation happens a lot, rape happens a lot, and it don't be a stranger. It be the family. It be one of your family members. That just is like a norm, mostly in African American families. I don't know where that stems from. I don't know if that's got something to do with ancestry, back in ancestry time, how things were, but I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That is more common in African American families than any family. But just protect your children, y'all. Be an advocate for your children. Be a voice for them. When they can't speak, be a voice. Be an advocate for them. Sometimes children have a hard time to communicating because we as parents we all be like rah rah fussing, rah rah rah, raising our voice. Sometimes we got to get down on their level and talk. Just talk with compassion, talk with concernment, talk with some love in it. You know what I'm saying? But I just came on just to give that message to watch over your babies, watch over your children, watch, especially your little girls. Even if you're at somebody's house and you leave your child on the out inside and you're outside, watch them, watch your children, y'all. Cover them because they can't. Sometimes they can't understand what's going on at the time. So we have to be that voice. We have to be their advocate. We have to be the protector. God watches over it. Wherever they are, God watches over it. We call on God and we ask God to cover our children, they're covered. But I'm just telling y'all, instance, just like a while ago, it was a story of a young lady. She was about 13 and she went to a Halloween party, right? And so her mom drops her off at the Halloween party. The Halloween party had, the mom didn't think nothing of it. The children, it was girls that came to the car, and when she went in, it was all she saw, man, was girls, and she didn't think nothing of it, right? So the story goes that the brother of the girl that was heading the party, he was supposed to spend the night somewhere else, but he stayed and spent the night with his sister, in the house with her friends. And so he took it upon himself to come on to another young lady that was spending the night. And it all escalated, and the schools of where the children went got involved and created a case. And now the young man, he was potentially going to be expelled. So I tell y'all to watch your children. Don't let your children go in and everywhere. Even if you're trying to get them out your face, even if you're trying to get them out your hair, think about what's going on. Don't be so high on getting your children out of your face and getting them on somewhere and you're not thinking logical. Things can happen. Things can happen when you least expect it. Things can happen when we ain't looking or when we is looking. You know what I'm saying? And lives can be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. So I just came on, y'all, just tell y'all to watch over your children. And if you have nieces and nephews, cover them and talk to them. Talk to them because y'all, the body changes. As we get older, the body changes, the hormones change. So you have to be real and raw and honest with your children when they're starting feeling certain feelings. When they start, getting older and getting in puberty stage and developing, you have to start talking to them about their body, how they feeling, and just breaking down things to them, you know, um, and so that they can understand more. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't beat around the bush. Don't be on it. Some parents don't like to talk about the birds and the bees with you. Some people don't like to talk about the inevitable when little girls become how I say it, when little girls bloom. I'm gonna say it like that. When little girls bloom, you have to break it down to where they understand the logic and understand the consequences of their actions and understanding everything. But I just came on to tell y'all that y'all, I've been watching Christmas movies and Christmas movies. I've been enjoying myself, y'all, watching Christmas movies, holiday movies. I love Christmas, y'all. I can bypass. I really can bypass Thanksgiving and get to the nitty gritty. Get to Christmas because that's my most favorite time of year. I don't know about nobody else, but that is my most favorite time of the year is Christmas because I love it,
Yeah.
love it. It just brings so much joy to me. Christmas just brings so much joy. Everybody's more happier. Um, everybody is more cheerful. Everybody hold the door for you. They don't slam the door in your face. You feel me? Christmas time, people have like a heart for people. People go out their way for others. You know, people don't mind. You know, Christmas brings out the best in people. Well, to me, it does. It brings out the best in people. So y'all just stay blessed. Y'all stay encouraged. And y'all remember what I said. Watch over your children with your whole heart. Watch over your children and cover them. Pray over them every day. Even if you have nieces, nephews, your grandchildren, cover them. Because this world ain't so nice. This world don't care nothing about them. So y'all just stay blessed. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay loving. Love y'all. Bye y'all.